jadi, semua yang jadi, cerita sini habis ini, tak payah kau ngungkit lagi.
Bertemu lagi dalam podcast Borak Sini Habis Ini. Kita bersiaran secara mingguan pula minggu ini disebabkan Budiey terlampau banyak sangat event yang berlangsung. Tak tahulah kenapa. Mungkin dah hujung-hujung tahun ni banyak sekali event yang terpaksa kita buat untuk anda semua dekat platform Budiey Channel. Dan kali ini kita bersama dengan seorang pelakon jelitawan, guys. Dia memang taraf-taraf Miss Universe lah.
Wow.
Selamat datang ke studio. Dia baru kahwin, guys. Melissa Campbell. Betul
Hello, betul.
Hello.
Hi Budiey.
Hai.
Thank you
Ini
so much.
kalau dalam kita orang kalau Malay punya culture kita sebut selamat pengantin baru. Baru kahwin.
Baru kahwin.
So berapa bulan dah? Berapa minggu?
Actually, kita ada 2 seremoni.
Okay.
So the first one kita buat dalam bulan July. July.
Okay. So berapa bulan dah?
June. So June kita buat
June.
majlis, a Chinese tea ceremony dengan the signing. And then in October, October 15th, kita buat our majlis, like the Western ceremony, and we did that in Italy.
Wow, Italy dia tak main Malaysia, guys. Okay, yang tak kenal Melissa ni, beliau merupakan salah seorang pelakon filem Hollywood yang mengalami penggambarannya, yang diadakan penggambarannya di Malaysia. Tak lain tak bukan filem Anna and the King.
Yeah.
Itulah dia. Saya tengok profil dia, ini bukan calang-calang, ini membuatkan saya berdebar-debar juga nak menemu bual.
Wow.
Mel, kita panggil Mel boleh?
Boleh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, Mel, ceritakan sedikit your background dan macam mana you start untuk jadi seorang pelakon.
Actually, I started acting.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mula acting pada umur 6 tahun actually, dari
6
kecil.
tahun
Memang
lagi,
dari kecil. Yeah, I started in commercials. I masih boleh ingat, my first commercial was for Colgate. Colgate.
Itu kena gigi yang cantik lah.
I still remember Mother of Pearl. Jeez.
Okay.
When I was 6. And then lepas tu bila I umur 8, that was when Anna and the King. So Anna and the King, they came and they buat like auditions in my school. And pada masa tu I memang suka berlakon lah. I was that kid yang like loved musical theatre, like everything like that. I loved it. And
Okay, wait. Maksudnya production datang ke sekolah you untuk menjalani uji bakat.
Yes.
And you antara berapa ratus yang terpilih tu?
I
Berapa
think
ratus masa tu?
ada berapa ribu actually.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
ada berapa ribu.
Untuk cari seorang budak
Yes.
berusia 8 tahun.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, my watak tu umur 5, but they
Okay.
took an 8-year-old.
Alright.
So I did the audition at a berapa round in front of the director and the producers, and I boleh ingat everything. I masa tu I memang really sedar, and I was very aware, and this was something I loved to do. So when it came down to it, it was down to 2 girls, and the casting director, I think, actually asked my parents, "Kita boleh cakap dengan Mel tak? Sebab kita nak tanya dia." So okay, so they passed the phone to me. They said, "Mel, we want to ask you, boleh tak kita shave your head?" I was like, "Shave my head?" Yep, shave my head, botak. And then I got to yes.
Boleh?
I tak hesitate.
Oh my God.
I tak hesitate. I was like, yes,
Okay.
do it.
You nak sangat berlakon kan?
I nak sangat.
Okay.
So, I think masa tu the other girl hesitate sikit. But yeah, I was all for it. I was like, let's go, let's do it.
Okay.
And for me, bila I masuk set, it was like Disneyland for me. Everything how they bina, all the sets and the palaces.
Dekat Perak kan?
Kat Penang,
Penang.
Langkawi dengan Ipoh.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was shooting untuk 3 bulan.
3 bulan
3 bulan, ya. Dan 1 bulan kat Langkawi. Yeah.
Okay, masa tu you memerlukan watak yang agak aneh sebab budak yang berbotak kan.
Yeah.
So ceritakan sedikit mungkin latar belakang watak tu.
Yeah, so the name of watak is Princess Fa-Ying. And actually dia seorang historical figure. Sebab back in the Thai royalty, the king memang ada, she has his queen and then dia ada concubine kan. So you have the kids yang come daripada the queen. There was Prince Chulalongkorn and Princess Fa-Ying. And according kepada sejarah, Princess Fa-Ying was memang anak like his favorite, the king's favorite child. And when she was young, she unfortunately died of cholera.
Oh.
Yeah, sakit cholera. So in the
Kalau kita
film,
tahun kalau kan.
Is it? So in the film, about halfway through, then Gareth died.
Yeah, I think satu pengalaman yang luar biasa,
Yeah.
extraordinary sebab you berlakon dengan pelakon Hollywood,
Yeah.
Jodie Foster,
Yeah.
Chow Yun-Fat.
Chow
Siapa
Yun-Fat.
lagi dalam tu?
Dengan Tom Felton, dia main Draco Malfoy
Okay.
in Harry Potter. Yeah.
So ada tak momen-momen yang you masih ingat bersama dengan mereka?
Yes, everything. Everything.
Antara momen-momen manis atau yang mungkin tak dapat dilupakan.
Yeah. Well, masa tu, actually, Chow Yun-Fat, dia selalu suka angkat I. Pergi ke mana-mana set, dia selalu
Ringan
angkat
dia.
Yeah. Actually, because dia memang suka. Dia suka
Okay.
anak, dia loves kids. So, dia akan angkat I everywhere we go. And I think, for me, I loved observing. Like, all these actors were my idols. And one scene, and I remember, kita film scene tu 3 hari. That's the scene bila watak Princess Fa-Ying was sick. Bila punya final moments. And 3 hari kita buat that scene. It was like one huge panning shot following into the extras, into the set. Then you see Jodie Foster, Chow Yun-Fat all crowded around Princess Fa-Ying as she was my character. She was passing. And watching Jodie Foster for 3 days, having to do a scene macam tu, everything action, cut, action cut for 3 days. It's like, wow, macam mana you buat tu?
Kan?
Yeah, and so I knew I nak jadi macam tu.
Wow.
I have to be
Your
like
inspiration.
that. I have to be like that. But not only that, I watched Chow Yun-Fat and how professional he was. He's humble gila. Everything dia akan borak dengan semua crew, everyone, he's always there. So I remember seeing that and I'm like, itu pun penting. Just because you are someone you're so big already doesn't mean, and look at him, so talented and where he is and he's so humble. So,
and then you masa tu actually you tak banyak pengalaman lagi berlakon.
Yes.
Which is tup you terus masuk in the movie yang Hollywood.
yeah.
Not Malaysian scene kan?
Yeah.
So masa tu macam mana you adapt ataupun you something yang macam mungkin orang luar pun akan tengok siapa budak ni kan, terus masuk.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, maybe I'm also seorang yang you're like a perfectionist. So even dari kecil, so I always wanted to like do my best. And I remember always since I was young, I was slow sedar like about everything that happens around me. So the way people were macam responding to me and then how I carried myself at a young age. So I think at 8 I already was aware. So the way it was so explained to me, I baca the script, I was explained everything that was happening in the scene, and for me the way they ran the whole set was I was just having fun. It was so much fun. So I think as a kid I was just this didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like work to me at all.
Datang pergi enjoy je.
Yes, I remember masa tu, like I haven't been to acting school kan. So when I was doing the scene at 8 years old and I'm like, I kena mati kan. So I just remember, okay, hold your breath. So I
Kan tak boleh lah tengok you punya ni kan. So
Yes.
how, macam mana you buat?
I just at 8 years old as long as I could, I just held my breath.
Oh,
And
for
I was
how
like,
long?
As long
2 minutes?
I must
Just
have
1
been.
minute.
It must have been 2 minutes. I remember, like, because I didn't want to be the one yang like rosak the scene, kan?
Yeah.
So I was just holding my breath. Yeah.
So after that, mungkin orang akan kenal ataupun you dah ada title Puteri Fa-Ying.
Yeah.
After that, orang panggil ini Fa-Ying ataupun macam mana?
In school.
After that.
School I kena bully a lot actually.
Bully?
I kena bully.
Mesti dia orang jealous kan?
I balik school then tengok dia left school for 3 months. Came back. I'm not princess, I'm monkey. I got a lot. My hair was shaved. They're like, boy.
Tapi yang penting cute kan masa tu. Okay. You sebenarnya tak dilahirkan di Malaysia. You berasal ataupun dilahirkan di New South Wales, Australia.
Yeah.
So your father or your mother ke ataupun macam mana? Dia bekerja kat sana.
My father is orang Scotland. Yeah. My is
so you campuran. Scotland campur
Chinese.
Then
my mom dari Penang. Penang. But we were in Australia because my dad dan kerja kat Australia. So me and my brother lahir kat sana, tapi kita balik ke Malaysia when I was umur 5. Yeah. And then I pergi sekolah sini, UPSR, PMR, SPM. Yeah.
Okay, your after that maybe you boleh lanjutkan your story. Macam mana you boleh terjebak lagi dalam dunia lakonan?
So after that, I did banyak commercials. And then
you are model ataupun you just ambil untuk commercial je, iklan?
Commercial just. But I terlalu pendek lah, tak boleh buat runway. But I banyak commercials.
Okay.
And then I was still training. I was still buat ballet. I was still doing performance in school. But I started doing drama in high school. So I started to do drama series, like telemovies, all that. So I was still selalu kerja masa sekolah. I was still working, still filming. And then lepas Form 5, I actually dapat an offer. I dapat a scholarship to pergi ke KDU College. But that time, I was doing banyak voiceover work as well, to animation. And ada satu director dari America. And he said, you know what apa actually? I said, acting. My acting, selalu. I've always loved acting. So he said, okay, lepas ni you nak buat apa? You nak pergi musical theatre school ke? You nak, what is it? And I said, well, maybe I nak buat musical theatre school or performing arts. He said, you go study acting to film and TV. I said, you kena berada kat States now. So I was like, okay. So I researched banyak schools, and then I found one kat New York, and then I auditioned, and then I got in. And when I knew I got in, packed my bags, 3 bulan, and I went. And then I was in the States untuk 7 tahun. Studying, belajar, berlakon, the film and TV, and then doing theatre, all of that. So I was in New York untuk 5 tahun, and then I was in LA for 3 years. Then I came back.
So dekat sana you berlakon tak?
I buat macam indie dengan theatre.
Theatre?
Indie dengan theatre. Ada banyak saya buat.
Baguslah you.
Tapi susah lah, because you ada, thing about the States, you kena ada management. You kena ada management. Even your management ada different tiers. You know, so you can have management yang good untuk masuk to good auditions. So that takes time. So I finally dapat management. I was like, yes, I was going for all these auditions that were great. Tapi masa tu tak ada banyak like Asians.
Kan?
You know, representation. Mereka tak boleh.
Kira you laku lah kat sana. Sebab you unique. Susah nak cari.
But I think mereka pun confused. Sebab mereka masih tak boleh bezakan Taiwanese, Korean dengan lagilah Southeast Asian. They're like, Southeast Asian? What's Southeast Asian? But sekarang ni lain, right? With everything that's been happening and Crazy Rich Asians and all the shows. But back then, even pun masa sekolah, macam, I only see representation Sandra Oh. You know? So, for a lot of times, banyak of the auditions I'm going for is like, you know, all the, usually it's the side characters, all of that. And when I got good management, I felt the change going in for all this. Tapi memang my life was macam La La Land lah. Pergi auditions and then pergi sekolah at night, and you know, it was great. You really learn macam mana nak develop.
Tak rasa terganggu dengan pembelajaran ataupun pembelajaran you masih okay walaupun you sibuk berlakon?
I think it's okay. I feel like I'm seorang yang operates really well with the more things yang I ada. That makes sense. Like I can do a lot of things and I can be better, more productive, and like that pressure. I tak tahu lah. Maybe I suka the adrenaline.
Kalau campuran ni, kalau bangsa campuran, dia akan automatically akan bijak otak.
Is it?
Otak akan bijak.
Really? Kenapa?
Dan cantik, of course. Okay, yang terbaru you berlakon dalam sebuah drama. I think the first Malay drama in the Prime Video.
Yeah.
Which is dulunya I pernah subscribe the Prime Amazon, tapi I think branding or maybe sekarang kita sebut Prime Video lah. That Cover Girl. Okay. I dah pergi ke launching hari tu dekat hotel Hilton, tak silap. Hilton or Le Meridian, KL Central. And then I saw the movie, I saw the drama. It's like, wow, penggambaran dia dekat Paris.
Yes.
Satu hal. Okay, and then I nampak dia macam more to fashion and then more to wow punya scene apa semua kan. Yes. So, wow, I think drama ni mungkin akan ditonton dan membuatkan ramai orang Malaysia akan subscribe Prime Video. Okay, Mel dalam drama ni sebagai apa? Mungkin boleh cerita?
Okay, dalam that Cover Girl, I main watak Su-An, and Su-An is the head of marketing and best friend to Sophie.
Sophie with
Siti Saleha.
Siti Saleha lah,
so
the main character.
So I work together with Sophie and dengan Alicia, so dengan Siti and Alicia Amin. So we work in one company together. And Su-An.
So macam mana you boleh terlibat? Ada casting?
Okay, casting. There wasn't this one. I didn't. And this one I didn't cast for. This one came my way, but I must do. What was I shooting? I was shooting something. I was thinking I got a Habis Fast Girls, but then this came my way, and I didn't audition for it, but I remember receiving the script, and I thought, wow, this script is so good. Dialogue dia, best story dia.
Natural.
Yes.
It's like kalau you berlakon pun, it's like you bercakap.
Yes.
Not bukan you baca script.
Yes. Sebab, and I'm like, yes, they're trusting the audience.
Yeah.
You know, we're trusting the audience. Because selalunya, unfortunately, sometimes you baca script and it's like kita kena spell everything out on the audience. But this one, they're like, no, kita trust the audience. We'll get it. And it was written in a way that you're like kanchong, you're like, what's going to happen next? Because there's an element of like detective who did it to this. And at first you think, yes, this is just about fashion or this is about social media, but it's not. It's got a banyak layers, starting at a banyak nuances to it. It's about like the rise and then the fall, what happens when you are in the public eye, at the same time running a business, same time you have a family, at the same time, you know, all these moral dilemmas and value dilemmas that you have. And then you have your friends and your family. So it's a story about friends, family, relationship, the rise and fall of success. And I also like, semua watak dalam cerita ni is flawed. Not one person in this is like someone yang perfect. Just as human. I think it's a very human story. So it attracted me to
mungkin
this.
overall, drama ni tentang apa daripada segi your perspektif lah?
Yeah. I think it's about second chances.
Oh.
Ini about second chances.
Sebab dia ada dua lelaki, which is berebut lah dengan watak Siti Saleha ni.
Yes.
Kan?
Yeah. So she had, and Sophie had her own scandal. She had her own scandal.
And stalker.
Without giving away too much, she had her own scandal that happens. And at the same time, I cannot give too much away. But my character, for example, is seorang yang I brought this character I tried to bring a little bit of comedy. But the comedy I try to bring with this is a very much how do you say this? A dry sense of humor, like very dry, because she's fast, she's witty, and she's real. And in some ways, I wanted to bring maybe in a way she's like the audience perspective a little bit about what is happening. So I really appreciate for the creator, and the director, they really let me be free in how I wanted to do it. Like I asked them so many questions. Like, okay, is it this choice? Okay, they're like, no, yeah, just do it. So they let me. I think there's a lot of elements summoning a Mel actually in this character that I just kind of like naikkan sikit, like I amped it up. So I think the story is about second chances because I think everybody deserves a second chance. Even in real life, we all deserve second chances. There's no such thing as we like to say to people, right? Once you make mistakes or things happen, that's it. I'm like, no. I really believe that. So
how many percent? How many days you dekat Paris? Dalam cerita ni semua scene tak semua kan?
No.
Ada scene dekat Malaysia juga.
The scene, yes. My scenes were all in KL. Yes.
You punya scene dekat KL?
Yes.
So you tak pergi Paris?
No, I didn't go Paris. I didn't go Paris. Maybe season 2.
So mungkin apa yang you boleh ambil daripada drama ni, ataupun you punya pembelajaran lah, since pengalaman-pengalaman baru ke macam mana? Ada pengalaman-pengalaman baru yang dekat set?
Yes, I think because actually kebanyakan my career kan, I've been playing a lot of characters yang this has been comedy, yes, this has been yang berat, but still a lot of times sweeter. And now sekarang ni I feel like all my characters are edgy. So what I took away from this experience, and again, this is because I have to thank the director and the creator, right? They allow me to have the creative freedom as an artist to bring my own interpretation to this, which bagi I macam validation of like, as an artist, like, yeah, hey, this, and people seem to like it. The audience seems to resonate with my character, so it's more like, okay, I really trust my own instincts more, and even me as a person, as an artist, versus last time I rasa macam I kena conform, and then, okay, this is what maybe the industry or the market wants me to be, right? And not really, and then not being truly sort of macam myself, if that makes sense. So that's what I took away. I'm like, okay, that validation of like, okay, maybe I'm making the right decision and the right choices.
So sebelum tu you pernah berlakon juga dalam Siapa Tutup Lampu sebagai Amanda.
Yeah.
Padu the movie.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Dan
next year.
banyak juga drama yang you berlakon, Neighbours, Ghost season 2, Kopitiam, Double Shot, Keluarga Bahadun dekat View.
Yeah.
Cinta untuk Raf.
Yeah. Actually, the Neighbours one, that one I didn't. That one's like Australian one. That one's I don't know.
Which one?
Actually, Neighbours I didn't. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Silap lah.
Yeah. Yeah, Keluarga Bahadun. And,
Cinta Bahadun.
Padu is coming out next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Padu.
Yeah. I'm quite excited.
Can we talk about more to Padu the movie?
Padu the movie.
Cerita pasal apa?
So, Budiey tahu tak that actually our women's basketball team holds the record for 14 gold medals dalam SEA Games.
Wow.
Our women's basketball team.
Wow.
Our Malaysian one. Actually, banyak orang tak tahu this.
Kan?
But
You tak bagi tahu ke?
that's the movie. But
Okay.
14 gold medals. So this is a story. It's actually based on a true story of the three athletes, athletes. And
Siapa lagi berlakon?
Fifi Azmi,
Fifi ada.
Jojo Lia Natalia ada, Thanusha ada.
Semua figure-figure macam you lah.
It was a story about our Malaysian basketball team when they lost their gold in the SEA Games, and this affected like Fifi's character, who she plays, falls into obviously depression and the pressure of a comeback. And so this is the team as they were very broken at the beginning, and then they come together to try and win back the gold. And it's all based on true story. So I think it's very important.
Siapa pengarah dia?
This is Faizal. Abang Faizal.
Oh.
You know Faizal, yeah.
So so tayangan tahun depan.
Tahun depan, yeah. Tahun depan. And so we had to do all our own stunts. So
Stunt dia macam mana?
Basketball.
Kena
main basketball.
So kena ada jatuh.
Kena main basketball. Kita buat training dengan the national coaches. Everything kita kena actually really play it. And then, you know, where at the same time.
So you selalu main basketball?
No. I used to be main netball. And then now I'm playing basketball.
Okay.
So we really felt the pressure. So kita tak nak. We want to do right by this team. It's a true story. It's not like we can, you know.
So Mel ada cedera ke mana-mana? Injured?
I did. I dapat a cartilage injury masa I shooting, and then I kena pakai knee brace. I pakai dalam scene though, so you see it in the show.
So boleh tengok lah nanti.
But yeah, my watak is a bit of an antagonist. Yeah, she's a bit of an antagonist. So dia bawa the drama lah. So I a bit of pushing and all that. But it's good. This year I buat banyak action roles, which is nice. Yeah.
Ya, sebenarnya apa yang membuatkan you mencintai dunia lakonan? What inspired you?
What inspired me? Actually, I was the kind of kid yang selalu baca buku. So I will always be sitting in a corner dengan my buku and then just disappearing into all those different worlds. So mungkin masa tu was a form of escapism for me as a kid. Actually, I loved performing, but I was quite shy in some ways. And I love musical theatre, any Broadway, any singing, all of that I loved. And then what inspired me was the feeling yang I dapat when I've watched certain film and movies yang bagi I a connection, change the way yang I fikir pasal sesuatu, tukar my mindset.
Menjadi orang lain?
Maybe, but just feeling.
because the certain drama you terpaksa jadi karakter lain daripada you.
Yes.
Di luar you punya karakter.
Yeah.
So you suka jadi orang lain?
I do. I love shape-shifting.
Okay.
I love shape-shifting. I always say that actually. Actually, I'm quite nervous when I do all these macam personal interviews because it's different. Bila I mind a character, it's funny, I'm good. Like, I mind a character and I'm on set, I'm not nervous because you're playing this, right? But when it's myself, I still get nervous. Masa buat press interview or anything, I'm just like, because it's me, right? So what inspired me was I want to give that back, that feeling that I would get bila I would watch this film and TV and these shows back to the audience. And if my work moves you in some way and helps you in some way, that's what's really fulfilling to me. And also, buat kerja kat set is good for me lah sebab I banyak energy, so I kena keluarkan my energy.
Okay. Mel, siapa idola you dalam dunia lakonan? Idola. You suka siapa dalam pelakon mana you
Actually,
suka?
it selalu changes.
Hollywood. I mean, di luar negara. Siapa? Mungkin you selalu tengok
Margot Robbie.
Okay.
And Emma Stone.
Oh, Emma Stone.
These two, yeah.
Wow.
Margot Robbie.
Why?
Well, Margot Robbie sebab dia free sangat. In any watak yang dia bawa, dia free. And there's something yang, isn't it so nice to see someone bila dia so free and comfortable? And she's also a producer. So I love Margot Robbie. Dia punya commitment, her freedom in her work. Dia pun a shapeshifter. You see the characters yang dia bring, is different. And I think dia dah transcend the whole. So you look at her, you're like, dia cantik, of course, beautiful, but dia bukan. She's not just that. She's so much more. And she'll show you parts of her ability, like, very ugly. She's not afraid to go there. And Emma Stone, her career dia, comedy, to drama, to all of this.
Serba boleh. Flexible kan?
Yeah.
Watak, macam mana you suka? Macam comedy ataupun more to action? But you pernah dapat anugerah, right? Anugerah Creative Academy Asia untuk pelakon komedi terbaik.
The comedy, I know.
Wow.
Which is funny, but I rasa I tak funny actually.
Oh,
I just do not funny.
Tapi juri pilih you.
I know.
Oh, okay. So
know.
tapi you rasa you tak cukup funny.
I actually think I'm not funny, but
Okay. Mungkin ada kenapa dari segi lakonan mana yang diukur ni pada tahun 2020 kan?
Yes.
You dapat anugerah ni.
Yeah.
Dari segi mana? Mungkin you boleh recap balik.
Yes.
Sebelum tu you pernah berlakon.
Kopitiam, yes.
Oh, Kopitiam.
Ni Kopitiam double shot. Is
Okay,
with,
Kopitiam double shot.
Yeah, with Sharifah Amani, Douglas Lim, Harvin Skin. Yeah, that was fun. Because sebelum tu I buat Keluarga Bahadon, which is comedy as well.
Which is comedy
Comedy
juga, tapi
juga.
tak dapat.
No.
Tapi tak dapat pun.
No, but then for Kopitiam,
You rasa Kopitiam and then Keluarga Bahadon which level kalau dari segi komedi yang you bawa?
both also quite crack juga lah. Both also like crazy. Because Keluarga Bahadon was also different. Was also a lot of physical. Quite physical comedy. It was like very outlandish, very this. And then Kopitiam, same, maybe a dialogue there. Dialogue was a bit more, but still the same. The same principles are the same. The timing and then the improv. And then, but at the end of the day, apa yang buat the comedy successful is still the ensemble. Because you cannot, kalau you just by yourself, you mime by yourself, it's not going to be good. If the rest of your ensemble tak in sync, kerjasama kan. So I think that's why Kopitiam as well, kita really were together as one ensemble. So I really have to say thank you to the whole cast and team, because that is, I think, helped me to be able to deliver more. And yeah.
Mel, you sepenuh masa sebagai pelakon ataupun you ada job lain?
I just do this full time.
Really?
Luckily,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, there's some social media. Yeah, there's social media because it's the industry, right?
Okay,
Malaysia
mungkin
gitu.
struggle sedikit. You cantik, tapi nak naik tu
Yeah.
susah. Mungkin ada cabaran dari segi apa yang menyebabkan seseorang pelakon tu susah untuk menjadi number one.
Yeah.
Atau nak masuk dalam A-list
Yeah.
actor or actress.
I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to you punya work ethic. That I think speaks for itself. You boleh, I think that in my opinion, you boleh see the difference. I don't know if you know it too, but you and I, when you see someone, also some people just come in, they have that star power, but that's not enough. You can see the way they handle themselves, their focus on set, and the work always comes first, you know. I think sometimes if you lose your focus and distraction along the way, and you do have to, I know they say you bought everything, but I do think you cannot focus. I think that's the difference, and I think your work
nak cari konsistensi tu susah.
Yes.
For me, tak semestinya you ambil job certain karakter, tapi gagal untuk meyakinkan orang.
Yes.
And then you senyap, and then you come back balik, and then you cari skrip yang terbaik, pelakon yang terbaik, yang produk yang terbaik. Mungkin selepas tu nama you akan naik. So for you, skrip lebih penting ataupun you choosy, macam terpaksa you kena pilih job you ataupun you semua job you ambil?
I think bukan semua job I can ambil, because I have done this for almost 20 years now, since I was 6 years old. So I do like to be picky in the sense that I will always ask them to baca the script first before I will agree to something. But I will say I've been very lucky and very grateful that the things that have been coming my way recently, macam in line with also who I am now. So I think that yes, there is definitely, you have to see time and where you are in life as well, because I understand people, you have to take jobs. There's going to be the jobs you're going to ambil because look, you have bills to pay, you have things to pay, don't get me wrong. But kalau that job is going to like hurt your jiwa a bit, go against something that you rasa is like not right,
better jangan.
you know, better jangan. You just better not. So I always say, just get all your information. Sometimes we're like, yes, kita nak ambil semua, take semua, everything, right? But if that leaves you with not happy with yourself, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. But you're right. It's very important for you to have something else on the side. Something else that you do, not just this. Of course, realistically, practically, but also like for your sanity, you know, because this career, this industry, it berubah kan dengan pantas. Everything changes so
quickly. And then
quickly.
ada newcomer datang. Maybe benda tu akan macam trigger you untuk membuat yang terbaik. And then you macam insecure juga. Alamak, ada orang baru datang lebih pada aku. Lebih cantik, lebih ada bakat. Itu akan selalu ada kan. Always going to happen. Always going to be. But I really see you kena tutup all that noise and you kena focus on your work. You datang, you have to work. I mean, this is a small thing, but also you come to set, you gotta focus. You gotta bring a good attitude because everyone is looking at you kan. Everyone's. You're gonna bring a good attitude to set. You gotta be hardworking. Focus on the work because that is what's going to the people around you, your production. That is what's going to get you your new job, your work. Not listening to everything else. That person bought, I have to do that. I have to do that. I should really do this. It's exhausting. It's very exhausting. Mel, you ada pemikiran yang positif, lebih kepada aura positif in your life. So you tak pandang macam negatif ni. Sementara betul macam I tak nampak you buat kontroversi lagi dekat dalam kita punya dunia hiburan, betul tak?
I hope.
So I think tak nampak lagi keluar nama-nama you apa-apa bersih. Dan now pun you dah ada family, ada husband. So you jalani hidup you as a macam biasa saja. You tak pandang kontroversi dapat menaikkan nama you?
No,
Is it?
I don't know.
So you bersandarkan pada bakat semata-mata untuk
Yes.
untuk jadi popular, untuk meyakinkan orang yang you ada bakat dari segi lakonan semua.
Yes, I try to. Maybe it's not good kalau you say you get macam satisfaction daripada validation, but memang I dapat satisfaction daripada validation from my industry. I have to say that is also important to me. And then Woody, you said something that was really good about thinking about people who are better than you, look better than you, and all that. Actually, I do think though there is a benefit to always think, yes, there is someone lebih bagus daripada I kat belakang I in terms of like, so you don't masuk into an audition or your job and thinking, it's fine, I made it, I don't need to do anything else. Anytime ada orang boleh replace you. You know, like that's one thing I learned bila kat United States and I was doing auditions. You hanya ada satu chance, 1 minute in the room. It's so saturated and so competitive, so you just need to make sure that you are, prepared and don't take for granted your opportunity. Yeah,
and do the best.
Just do your do your best.
But Mel, menjadi orang yang cantik, menjadi orang yang macam look macam dekat movie pun cantik and then perfect. Apa cabaran you sebenarnya? Apa yang mencabar you? Kadang-kadang orang cantik pun kena macam-macam, macam sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Macam I dengar hari tu Datin Puan Salimah Ibrahim pernah cakap dia pernah kena sexual harassment dengan penerbit filem orang filem juga yang menawarkan dia dulu lah, it's not now. So dia buat statement tu macam mengejutkan kita orang juga. Wow, dulu pun orang yang cantik memang akan kena juga sexual harassment mana-mana.
Yeah.
You ada pengalaman?
I was very lucky. I tak ada pengalaman with like macam sexual harassment on work, on a set macam tu. But yes, I have felt situations being macam hinted at me, like you know what I mean. You dah boleh macam agak already like where they're going, but I just
is it dekat DM or social media punya platform?
Sometimes even when the sad thing was actually I can say this. When I was younger.
Oh yeah.
Because especially bila masa I was a teenager that time, I was in the industry, I kena keluar, pergi ke events or all that stuff. At that time I was like 14, 15 macam tu, young, and I'm still quite like shy, I think, in that aspect. I bukan seorang yang suka pergi networking and all that stuff. It's not something natural to me. And at 14, 15, the things yang people say to you, I've had men say to me, wow.
Dia cakap apa?
Wow, can't wait till you're 18. To a 14, and you're just like, what? And they feel they can say that to you because you're young, you look macam you're innocent. At that time, you also tak can say anything back, right?
So you balas macam mana?
I just, yeah, young Mel was just, okay. And then same thing, I think when I think in the industry in summer all around the world, right? It's quite normal for these things to happen. But I just make sure I just never put myself into those situations. I have certain things in place that I'm like, I already know if this is gonna happen, I'm gonna just remove myself, distance myself.
Mel, watak macam mana lagi yang you nak dalam lakonan you yang mencabar kewibawaan sebagai pelakon? Watak apa lagi yang you nak? Watak komedi you pernah bawa.
Yeah.
Watak perempuan is like biasa-biasa pun you pernah bawa.
Yeah. I would love to play a character macam who's in enforcement. One of those. I love to play that, a character, those detectives, something in that.
Action, more to
maybe it's
stun.
Maybe it's actually. I love to do more stunts, more action.
So you kena belajar macam mana nak lawan lah.
Oh, they are.
It's like taekwondo ada karate. You ada basic.
I had a basic
Masya
because
Allah.
last time was a dancer. Memang buat ballerina, but
so you are dancer juga?
I was a dance time. I trained in a ballet.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, I would love that because I love learning new skills. Same thing like when you did basketball, and then when I shot fast girls, I bawa motosikal, I bawa motor and all that stuff. So I love the roles yang bawa physicality, and I kind of tukar my body, everything, the movement, because when I act dari my kepala hingga my toes. I always say everything. So yeah, more characters like that. Of course, I would love to play a character like who's a character that is
Perempuan gila?
maybe can also.
You suka?
But
You
I
suka
would-
macam you kena make up kotor, everything, you kena macam pakai baju koyak, rabak apa semua.
Yeah, I don't mind it. As
You
long
pernah,
as
you pernah
I-
bawa ataupun you tak pernah?
I've done that, tapi with theatre.
Oh, dalam theatre?
I played a homeless person,
Oh,
yeah, in
okay.
theatre. But no, I like that. I like to play those roles. I like to create these characters. So anything that has a little bit of an edge to them, yeah. Actually, I also love comedy too. Sometimes you do all the scenes, but after this, you're like, oh, I want to do a comedy.
Mel, ini soalan motu personal mungkin orang banyak tak tahu yang you dah berkahwin dengan Winston which is ada dekat studio kita.
Yes.
So macam mana boleh kenal dengan your husband?
My husband.
Okay.
So kita kenal dari umur 13 dan
So, really?
14 dari zaman sekolah actually. Yes.
So kira macam kawan antar macam you guys development punya relationship dah lama daripada kawan sampai sekarang. So mungkin boleh cerita sedikit?
Can. So
Okay.
we,
Macam mana boleh jumpa Winston mula-mula tu? Kat sekolah lah.
Sekolah kat cheer
Okay.
competition kat Bukit Jalil. Masa tu kita masih ada all the cheer competitions kan, all the schools datang. So yes, I was doing a cheer competition. I was representing my school. And masa tu dia form 1 je.
Okay. Beza umur berapa dengan Winston?
1 tahun.
1 tahun?
Yes,
Okay.
1 tahun.
So masa tu Winston form 1
Yes.
and then you
Form 2.
Form 2.
Yes, form 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was still form 2. I was remember jalan kat canteen, and then I rasa a perempuan like tap my shoulders, and I turn around and I'm like, okay, I see this girl, and kat belakang dia kepala keluar dengan rambut biru, and that was Winston.
Dia pakai wig ke?
That just spray. Dia ada mohawk. So dia,
Okay.
so kawan dia like, oh hi, my friend thinks you're cute. Can he get your number?
Wow.
And I remember, I think this guy behind, I'm like, nampak nakal je. But he had a very cute smile. So I was like, okay. Yeah, so give him a number. And then we were friends. Actually, we were just friends first. Masa tu dia so small. We were like just so young. But we were,
kalau dia cinta monyet, kita orang bilang.
Cinta
Cinta monyet.
monyet, exactly.
Okay, and then?
And then we got together only 6 years ago.
6 years.
So we were in our 20s. Masa tu I was still in the States. And then he
Tapi
was in
you
Malaysia.
pindah kan?
I did, yeah.
You pindah ke...
Because to the States, yeah.
Okay.
And we actually lost
And then
contact for a while.
Lost contact?
Yeah.
Tak hubungi langsung?
No, yeah.
Okay. And then,
Few years.
you balik?
He slipped into my comment section.
Oh.
He slipped into my comment section. He was like, hi. Because that time I had a...
You masih kenal I macam tu?
yeah, that time I had he saw his chance and then he walked in. But I rode a motorcycle in LA. We had the same bike. It was a Ninja, a Kawasaki. And then I posted and he commented like, oh, hey, like we have the same bike, something like that. And I was like, Winston? And then we were connected.
Macam pernah kenal.
Yeah, pernah kenal.
Macam pernah.
Flashback.
Masa tu
everything.
you tak tahu lagi Winston yang komen tu adalah budak yang pernah you kenal.
Actually, I kind of think back. I had to think back. But then after we talked, we were like, oh my gosh, yeah, kita pun kena. We actually thought back, how did we first meet? And till this day, kita tak tahu the name of that girl yang introduced us. I couldn't find her to say thank you. But so we reconnected, and bila I balik ke Malaysia untuk holiday, and then we met up, and then we just like hit it off like when we were form 1, form 2 again. Like,
Berapa
really
lama tu
friends.
grab daripada you berpisah and then you balik jumpa dia?
Oh gosh.
Berapa tahun?
At least 10 years.
10 years.
At least
10
10
years.
tahun, at
So banyak
least.
berubah lah.
So much has changed. Yeah, so much has changed.
Tapi hubungan lama lepas tu. Ada ups and down.
6 years. 6 years together. We did 1 year long distance.
Oh.
Long distance. Yeah, I mean, definitely as any relationship, kita ada our ups and downs and things that we had to, of course, work through to get there. We were engaged, 3 tahun kita engaged.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
we were
decide
engaged.
untuk kahwin
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, decided to kahwin this year because after the MCO and all that. Yeah.
So Winston now the kerja tetap atau?
Yes, so Winston kerja dengan keluarga dia buat logistics. But also Winston has been helping me with my career as well. Dia tolong I dengan
Yalah, datang teman you pun dah cukup kan.
Yeah, sebab dia dah it happened naturally.
Dia jadi bodyguard you lah.
Yeah, no lah. He's my he's like but great. He helped manage me as well dengan my film TV. So he's so good with all that.
Okay. Apa yang menyebabkan you jatuh cinta dengan Winston, your husband? Okay. Winston tengah dengar.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Apa karakter dia?
Oh, Winston. Winston, selain being very cute, he's very, very cute, and his smile is. He's seorang yang so generous and loyal to his keluarga dan his kawan. And I've seen someone who's just the way he loves his family. The values that he has, I was like, wow, this, and he's so funny. Every day he makes me laugh, and even though kita memang lain in characters, right? He has aspects of himself that definitely compliment me, like helps me that I lack. He has a lot of things that I lack, and then he has.
Okay.
Yeah, he makes me laugh, and also like. The way we like to live life, he's someone yang is so positive as well. He's so positive, so passionate. I pun seorang yang sangat passionate about what we do. Kita buat, which is also not kita buat. We're both very emotional people. Kita pun macam sensitive people, which is interesting. So, yeah, it's also we saw like kita ada the same vision for our life. We share the same values, the same, yeah. And also not that it's like. We've been through so much together, you know.
Merah pedam dia punya pipi Winston sekarang ni.
Oh, is he smiling? He's blushing.
Kita bercakap pasal dia. You punya wedding June start. June and then
October.
Berapa majlis you buat?
2
je.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were intimate. We just had 70 orang for the first one, and then 50
kawan-kawan,
kawan-kawan,
best friend,
just the close friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you datang hari tu tak nampak muka macam mana satu Melissa, mana satu yang ni bukan. Rupanya you tak datang.
Yeah, so I was in Italy.
Tapi luckily you datang sini untuk borak-borak sama kita. Okay Mel, kita bercakap pasal filem kan. Filem apa yang affect you, macam you tengok filem tu macam something yang memberikan you inspiration, semangat untuk hidup?
Wow.
Pernah tak you tengok movie yang macam aku nak tengok lagi, ataupun macam movie tu macam yang mungkin yang membuatkan you sedih ke, yang macam berkesan lah untuk for you, the best movie yang you rasa?
Wow, the best movie. That's very difficult question. It's a very difficult question.
You pernah tengok tak Black Swan?
Oh yes, I love Black Swan.
Kalau tanya I suka movie tu.
I love Black
I don't know why. Sebab I tengok banyak kali pun I suka. I more to I think my I punya kesukaan dari segi movie ni adalah psychological.
Yes.
Filem-filem yang ada psikologi. One more movie, Joker.
Oh, the Joker.
For me, Joker macam wow. Even you, kalau you nampak kan, so sekarang tu macam after pandemic kan, semua orang mengalami masalah overthinking, anxiety, you know, macam psikologi tak stabil. So once I tengok Joker, it's like wow, tengok dia nak menghiburkan orang, jadi seorang Joker, but still dia terpaksa lukis dia punya senyuman dekat dia punya topping. Yeah. So macam wow, tengok Joker pun boleh macam survive walaupun dia memang nak bunuh diri ke, dia masalah dengan mak dia apa semua kan.
Yeah.
So kalau I tanya you, which movie yang you suka tengok?
I suka tengok. what is my favorite movies? It's very hard for me to say because I like
Titanic?
so much. Actually, I love Titanic.
Okay.
My little brother used to watch Titanic like 10 kali dalam satu hari. Dia repeat.
Kan?
And masa the
Oh my
boat
God.
is tenggelam, dia repeat. But no, I actually love Titanic. Oh, I love Titanic. Kate Winslet.
Kan?
Oh my gosh, I love that one. So many movies. I don't know. You gotta give me like genre. You gotta give me like, because I like different
Okay.
ones for different things. You know, there's times where you know you
Okay.
just want to put on a movie.
Okay, horror movie. Horror movie yang you suka.
The horror movie. I mean, the best horror movie still has to be, what's that original one? The one with
Oh, The Nun?
the one and then she drowned dalam the in the.
Oh, IT.
Is it it?
It, right? IT.
It's a long time ago.
IT.
This is
Oh.
10 years ago. The one where her hair is all in front of her and
Oh, Ju-on?
Ju-on. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ju-on. Yeah.
Alright.
Ju-on. And also, but actually, I'm not good. I boleh tengok all the ghost shows. I'm fine. But I cannot watch shows macam Saw.
Oh,
You know the ones
yang ada
where they-
darah-darah.
Darah and
Oh
all
my
the
God.
thing. All that. Because I'm like, that's too real.
I think yang filem Saw terbaru ada dekat Pawagam.
Oh, that one I
OMG.
cannot. I can feel the
yang tu yang
pain.
macam kan.
I can feel the pain.
But for me, filem-filem yang membuatkan I gayat, you know. You pernah tengok tak dekat HBO, I think? No, I think Disney ke HBO. Fall. F-O-L-L. Dia dua orang kawan ni dia terpaksa panjat satu tiang, which is dia nak buang dia punya boyfriend punya abu. And then dia terpaksa naik. And then nak jadikan cerita, dia tak boleh turun.
Wow.
Sebab tangga-tangga tu semua dah tercabut semua.
Oh.
Satu menara tinggi.
Okay.
So membuatkan macam dia punya angle membuatkan kalau you tengok pun dekat Pawagam you akan rasa macam gayat. Wah, tingginya. Oh my God.
Okay.
I tak boleh tengok yang tu.
Okay, so
I
those are
jenis
your
yang macam I juga macam ni for me I tak boleh tengok benda-benda yang bulat-bulat tu. Kalau mesti orang kata
trick of something phobia, right?
Yeah.
You cannot see all the.
You boleh tengok lah. I tak boleh. I rasa macam macam
Geli. But actually,
God.
one of my guilty pleasures, you know, bila tak boleh tidur, I suka tengok TikTok, although you know, pimple popping.
Oh, yang mana? Oh, yang tu you puas lah.
Relaxing.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
get it out.
Oh my God.
It's relaxing. What else do I like? I like things that are actually. What did I see? I suka war movies.
Oh.
Yes. What was that one recently?
Banyak war movie.
What was that shot recent? I can't remember. It's called 19something. But
Yeah.
beautiful one take shot when it's.
One take shot
It's
for
like,
long kan?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That
Yang tu
movie was so good.
Kan?
So good. Yeah.
Macam mana dia buat?
That's right.
And then after that
Okay.
I tengok cerita tu. And then after that I Google dia punya behind the scene. Rupanya dia kan you boleh nampak dia punya transition camera. You boleh tengok dalam movie dia macam one time boom macam tu kan.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya ada something
Ada cutting
yang
points.
technical. Tapi kita tak perasan.
Wow.
Kita tak perasan. Oh my God.
Wow.
Speechless tengok cerita tu.
There's also one very
Gila.
good scene. Actually, I love to watch Succession on HBO. Succession is so good. There's one scene where they shot one take as well. Bila atas the yacht, and it was a scene yang was very dramatic because they dah dapat this information about their dad. I tak nak bagi spoiler. But then this information they have to pass on to everyone, and it's shot one take. They do one take, and I believe, mungkin I salah lah, but it's shot on film. So they had to actually hide all the film kat tepi-tepi set. So they did one take, following the characters, and then change like as they were going.
God.
Yeah.
Macam mana dia buat?
Yeah. Because you know, like as being an actor, you see the way our DPs work and them holding all that. I'm like, whoa, the strength that it takes for them to do that. So I love to watch war movies. But at the same time, I also suka tengok shows macam Barbie.
Oh,
I love
filem
shows yang got
Barbie hari tu.
Yeah, I love seeing Barbie. That's campy, and then you know this comedic stuff. Also, it depends. It really depends on the genre and like sort of like my mood for the day. But yeah, cinematic, Because it's hard for me sometimes. Every time I watch, I cannot like stop my mind from thinking, kan? Because this is my job. So,
So you are jenis yang overthinking person?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll watch and see the actor, and it's hard for me to not much of me technical. So if I want to relax, I can watch reality shows.
Oh, such as?
Like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Selling Sunset, all the stuff that I'm just like, okay.
Okay. So release.
I just release.
Okay, Mel, sekarang you buat apa?
Sekarang?
Untuk
I baru habis shooting a series untuk Singapore. This is my first Singapore production.
Okay, drama.
It's a drama. It's very exciting. It's set in...
Boleh reveal
the title?
The title?
It's called The Last Bout.
It's all about apa?
So this is about in zaman, it's a period shows in 1920s. 1920s Singapore. Dunia.
Okay. So semua costume.
All costumes.
Oh my
the
God.
flapper girls.
Macam mana dia buat?
It's about finger waves.
1920s?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. And our production team
Zaman perang.
Zaman, yeah. 1920s.
1920s.
1920s until 1930s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But in the production, but the team, the crew is Malaysian. A lot of the cast was Singaporean.
Oh.
So this,
are you berlakon dekat Singapore or
Malaysia? They shoot here.
Oh.
Yeah, baru habis shooting. So this 1920s, dalam dunia ni, pada masa tu you had these theme parks in Singapore, because Singapore memang is the center where a lot of businessmen macam datang pada masa tu buat trade kan. So there's tak ada banyak entertainment, so they can pergi kepada these theme parks. And these theme parks ada boxing, and then juga ada macam cabaret shows. So you would go see these things. So my world, I main watak seorang cabaret girl.
Ada agak dah.
Yeah. No, I'm the boxer, Budiey. I'm the boxer.
Okay, sebab perempuan cabaret.
Cabaret girl.
Okay, apa yang berlaku? So karakter dia macam mana? You mesti macam you tak rela nak jadi, you dipaksa ataupun macam mana?
Well, back then, this world memang underground. It's memang CD, because masa tu was opium, fighting, boxing. It's people were poor. And if you were a perempuan back then, you only have two choices. You either kahwin or you kerja, but it's very difficult to kerja. So my character, she masuk to the world of cabaret bila dia 16 lah, dia kena jual lah. 16, she's 16. So she starts out someone yang memang innocent lah. Tapi you know, after 6 years of being in the industry. So my character name is Susie. She'd been in this world for 6 years. So bila you dalam this for 6 years, it makes you someone yang dah
kuat lah.
Yeah, dan jaded, maybe practical.
Ada
you kena
lain?
buat what you kena buat, you know what I mean? To do what you need to do to earn money. There's no choice. So she's sassy. She's a little bit of the, I would say a little bit of the antagonist a bit to the lead character who comes in, because there's two boxers as well, and everyone in this story is just trying to make a better life for themselves.
Drama right?
Drama.
Akan tayang di mana?
I think it's going to be on media. It's going to be on the MediaCorp.
Oh,
website,
MediaCorp. Tayang dekat Singapore.
Yeah, but I hope it will make international. Maybe it will, because previous MediaCorp ones have been onto Netflix and all that. Yeah. But visually, it's so cantik. Oh my gosh.
So set macam mana dia buat setting?
Oh my god, cantik, man. They built all the art departments so beautiful. No, location. What's the location? It's directed by Kabir Bhatia.
Oh, Kabir.
Dengan Kabir, yeah, dengan and then Glenn.
Director dia?
Yeah, dia director.
Wow.
Kabir dengan Glenn. Ada original music. We have original music. So we have songs, original music. There's original choreography. So ada action. There's going to be boxing.
Budget besar lah.
Budget, yeah. They had, I think, a good budget. But the boxing, there's dancing, there's love, there's relationship, there's drama, there's
siapa hero
so
dia?
much. Hero dia, okay, so there's two boxers. I don't know if you know Benjamin King.
Benjamin King,
Singapore, yes. There's Benjamin King. There's Benjamin King. Yeah, Yao, who's a newcomer.
Benjamin King, tak silap dia penyanyi kan?
Penyanyi, yes. Tapi dia buat some acting, but mostly I think comedy I see him do. Yeah. So,
and then another one?
This new guy, Yao. He's actually Malaysian, but he studies in Yale, also in acting. And then
so dia boxer lah.
He's one of the main characters as a boxer. And then you have Un Shuan, who's playing Kit's character. So dia yang masuk to the world, and she's very much elegant. Cara dia perform is like elegant. Versus before that we were like, you know. So she comes in, tries to tukar everything, get us to come together so that we can work a performance and, you know, ask for more money and better. So whereas my character's like, jangan try, come here and you not change. Who are you? Who are you? So, yeah. But it's...
So, jahat ni?
I wouldn't say she's jahat. She's macam like, hello sis.
You diva.
You who are you? You come in here for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years I've been here. You nak tukar everything. Like,
Sesuai lah.
do you know what I mean?
Sesuai lah watak you dengan Mel.
Yeah. So but visually it's so nice. So, but my character goes through, she experiences sadly very dramatic and she gets into a situation of assault. So it's, the themes are berat lah in this one, but visually cantik, so beautiful. Yeah.
Harap-harap masuk Netflix lah, baru kita orang dah bertengok.
Right.
Okay Mel, dah 1 jam kita borak-borak. So mungkin something yang you nak bagi pesanan kepada semua penonton ke macam mana?
Oh, pesanan.
Pesanan.
I don't know if I can give any pesanan. I don't know if I can give. What should I say?
I think selepas mungkin ramai yang dah tengok ni macam terpikat dengan you punya lakonan selepas ni.
Oh.
You menantikan, diorang mungkin nanti menantikan wajah-wajah pan action daripada you kan? Untuk produk-produk dekat Malaysia yang lain.
Oh, I hope so. I just...
Saya dah tengok. Sebab I think untuk Prime Video tak ramai yang subscribe.
Tak ramai
subscribe lagi. Tapi mungkin after this, lepas ni mungkin banyak lagi drama-drama Melayu macam ni original from Prime Video akan keluar.
I hope so because our country kaya dengan stories.
Kan?
But we need bigger budgets.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. We have it.
I baru teringat satu drama yang I tengok dekat Netflix. Gadis Kretek.
I just started. I just put it on tapi belum habis.
Okay, yes. you dah tengok kat episod mana?
I only episode 1.
Episode 1. Serious babe. I dah tengok macam oh my god, cerita ni.
The costumes,
oh
everything.
my god, you should habiskan sampai habis. I think 5 episod.
Yeah.
5 ke 8.
I'm gonna watch that.
Terbaik.
Yeah. But I think we are in a very masa yang sangat exciting untuk industri kita.
Kan?
I think so.
Yeah.
I rasa sangat hopeful. Even if you think few years ago, I just feel so hopeful in our industry. Our stories, memang kita ada we have the technical and we have the experience to make it just as nice as Hollywood. We do it on a crew yang small, kecil, but we still produce such amazing things.
Betul.
So we just, I think, lagi more eyes now ada changing to our region. So I'm very hopeful. I feel like, and we just need the budgets to do it. So I think my pesanan is just the audiences. Please give our local film and TV your support, please. If you think something is good, please talk about it. Please tell your friends, give it a chance, you know, because we have so much. Kita banyak to offer.
Ya kan. So kita nantikan lakonan-lakonan seterusnya daripada Alexander Campbell. Okay Mel, boleh bagi kata-kata akhir untuk penonton-penonton kita. Mungkin you nak bagi tahu, suruh follow you dekat TikTok, Instagram ke apa.
Sure.
Everything. You nak cakap apa?
Well, hi everyone. Terima kasih if you've listened this far.
Ya, 1 jam bersama dengan Mel.
If you follow me, my Instagram is the Melissa Campbell and TikTok is the Melissa Campbell. I really suka connecting dengan everyone, so drop me a comment or anything. Guys, thanks again for your support.
Mel, nak tanya, kalau selain daripada lakonan, you minat apa lagi cabar-cabar seni? Nyanyian, pengacaraan, jadi host ke apa?
Wow, actually I feel like scared to say it because I still actually really love musical theatre.
Musical theatre. So you boleh lah you nyanyi.
I mean, I nyanyi in my shower and but maybe I'm more confident about my acting. But my heart, I would love to do something dengan musical theatre, dengan nyanyi ke, dengan dancing, combining my world. So, yeah.
So biasanya kalau music dekat Malaysia ni, dekat KL Pack, Istana Budaya, mana lagi? Kadang-kadangnya PJ Pack
PJ Pack.
dekat Wang
That's
Utama
great.
sana pun ada.
Ada.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you, Budiey.
untuk Mel. Sebelum ni kita jumpa lagi di lain masa. Thank you so much for watching podcast Borak Sini Habis Sini mengundur diri. Bye bye.